What's up, guys? I'm Cody Brockway. This is Brockway's Vinyl Bytes. You know what it is. Yahoo! Woohoo! So, we're here on the third installment of the 12 Days of Progmas. Now, if you aren't familiar with this little series that we're doing here on Brockway's Vinyl Bytes, well, go back and watch the last two videos. No, I'm okay. Well, if you want to, you should. I would encourage that, but I'll explain to you what's going on here. So, every day up until December 23rd, we are doing the 12 Days of Progmas, where I go through my record collection, which is very extensive, all sorts of music, everything, but I'm pulling out some of my favorite prog rock and prog metal albums, one album per day, up to December 23rd, to celebrate the 12 Days of Progmas here on Brockway's Vinyl Bytes. And I'm just talking with you guys, sharing some of my favorite albums, sharing some of my favorite prog albums, I should say, just talking about how much I love them, and maybe you love them too, or maybe you haven't heard some of them. We're talking about a lot of classic ones, a lot of modern ones. We got a healthy mix of all of it right here on Brockway's Vinyl Bytes. So, we're going today with my man Frank. Frank Zappa, my man Frank. You know, we've heard of Anne Frank, but have we heard of my man Frank? I'm just playing. I mean, no disrespect. I'm just having a good time here on Brockway's Vinyl Bytes. We're just having a good laugh. And we're talking about Frank Zappa today. The album I'm talking about today is One Size Fits All. Oh man, it is so good. So good. We got Frank Zappa, George Duke, Napoleon Murphy Brock, Chester Thompson, his only studio album with Frank Zappa, Tom Fowler, and Ruth Underwood. Wow, this is a classic Mothers of Invention lineup. Oh, it is so good. And like I said to you a second ago, it's the only studio album to feature Chester Thompson, who would eventually join Genesis as the live drummer for them, my favorite band of all time. But he was also on Roxy and Elsewhere alongside Ralph Humphreys in the Zappa Mothers band. And he's incredible. So is Ralph Humphreys. But we're talking about Chester Thompson today, people, because we're talking about this great album. I love every second of music on this. I think Inca Roads is one of the greatest compositional tracks ever written by anyone ever. It is just a perfect song. The drumming in that is so out of this world that I can't even believe humans wrote it. But hey, Frank Zappa wrote it. You know, he's incredible. He's arguably the greatest musician to ever live, and I don't think there should be an argument with that, but hey, who am I? I'm just the guy on Brockway's Vinyl Bytes. So anyway, we got Inca Roads, Can't Afford No Shoes, Sofa, number 1, Pajama People, hey, Florentine Pogan, Evelyn a Modified Dog, San Bernardino, Andy, and Sofa, number 2. That makes up this whole album. I just think this is bloody incredible. This whole record is so freaking good. Oh, it is so good. Arguably my favorite Frank Zappa album, but he's got like 100 of them, so, you know. And while we are actually on the topic of Frank Zappa, I should let you guys know that I will be doing another feature with Scott Lade and friends over on the Prog Corner this coming Sunday. That's December 17th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be talking about our personal favorite Frank Zappa songs, our top 10 Frank Zappa songs. And so, if you're familiar with the Prog Corner, you probably already know that's going down. But if you don't know, well, now you know. Cody Brockway from Brockway's Vinyl Bytes will be back over with Scott and all the great people that Scott brings along with him on the Prog Corner. And we will be talking about Frank Zappa. And you can bet the song Inca Roads is going to be atop my list. For sure. Just excellent. I love this whole album. Oh, it is so good. Well, that wraps up another day of the 12 Days of Progmas. Thank you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow for another installment of the 12 Days of Progmas here on Brockway's Vinyl Bytes. I'm Cody Brockway, and you guys all rock. And speaking of rock, rock on! Yeah! Hetfield.